Right guys, another quick video on the digital ID bollocks currently being pushed as both an excuse to hide government shitstorms and push for more state control. We have the supporters of this lunacy here exposing the end goals of it for all to see, all while the government scrambles today to claim they won't be forced to show it and all this crap, which obviously would make it completely useless, so you know them saying it won't be forced to be shown is just pure bollocks. Well, aside from that, on GB News, this travel ponce whose name is too irrelevant for me to remember decided to expose exactly where it will go from here, or a little part of it anyway.
Well, I think what we will see is that there will be a lot of people wanting to opt into this. I've already talked to a couple of frequent travellers who say, why is it going to take until 2029? I want it now. And look, this is a very, very 19th century document. The idea that you look at this and compare it with your images is very, very outdated. So we should already have passports on our phones. GB News' Bev Turner said, the pandemic and all that stuff we had to have on our phones was just a rehearsal. She was absolutely right. You'll recall, if you wanted to go any further than Dover, you suddenly had to have all kinds of things. Your vaccination certificate, you had to get a special pass. Each country had their own one. And yet we were softened up for it.
Oh yeah, all them conspiracy theories in 2020 and 2021 are now reality, and he fucking admits it. Literally mentioning Bev Turner's comments during the pandemic, where she said the COVID app crap is just a test run for the real digital control, and he agreed with her, despite likely calling her a tinfoil hat wearing nutter at the time, of course.
What a wanker.
But him talking about it being used for travel is correct, and as many of you know, it will be used to limit your travel, snoop on your finances, and literally anything else they can do. Shit, Blair, who's the brainchild behind this, has openly admitted it wouldn't stop with jobs many times before. Here's just one example.
You can create a digital ID today that is much more easily protected, so you can deal with a lot of the privacy and surveillance issues that worry people. But it's a natural evolution of the way that we're going to use technology in any event to transact daily life. And this COVID crisis gives an additional reason for doing that.
Yeah, Blair wanted it for medical shit and literally everything else, as did many others. William Hague, for instance. Shit, the Tories actually tried bringing it in under Boris Johnson before backing away from it, some of you might remember. Now it's Labour's turn to do that, and this scumbag, like many others, are doing their best to bribe the public into accepting it with claims of making life easier, when the reality is it won't make anything easier, apart from the government's ability to track and trace what you do, of course.
By the way, and the camera's always on. You don't turn it on and off. And by the way you turn it on, you can't turn it off. I'm going to the bathroom. Oracle, I need 2 minutes to take a bathroom break, and we'll turn it off. The truth is, we don't really turn it off. What we do is we record it so no one can see it, but no one can get into that recording without a court order.
But the fact he's sitting there defending this tells me he's literally as bad as Starmer and Tony Blair are actually pushing this, because anyone who's for it and tries to convince the public to take it on is as low as them in my bloody opinion. I don't know about yous lot, so I'm gonna keep exposing them like I used to with every one of those clowns in the pandemic. Pandemic.